Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid.
I've been broke for 27 years. I ain't going for 20.
So, welcome to the Single MILF Show with your host, Meredith, and my good friend, Steph.
We're going to be talking about 75 hard and basically what we did to finish this time around.
My
first round.
So she finishes today. Like basically when the day ends and she goes to sleep and she wakes up tomorrow, she completed 75 hard. I'm on day 97. I finished 75 hard, didn't stop. I really don't want to, not even like a little bit. Which is kind of cool because I know for me and you, like we are the like 0 to 100 in a really unhealthy way.
Yeah.
So, but the cool thing is I think we have really, and especially holding each other accountable, one thing that I know we learned, especially for me personally, is to listen to my body and like slow down. Like I'm pretty sure I have like a slight tear in my rear delt right now. Instead of me pushing through what we walked yesterday.
Yeah, we did an active recovery day.
Yep.
2 walks.
So 2 walks. And then we did hamstrings and glutes.
Yeah.
And I didn't go heavy. I didn't,
That's even the cool thing throughout this process is because we are 0 to 100. Like the old us would have pushed through it and we would have got injured more and we would have kept going. But I think this round, at least for both of us, we listened to our bodies, whether we were sick, whether we were injured. We didn't over push ourselves.
No.
We took those active recovery days. And I think because we did that, I know because we did that, it was one of those things where our body responded really nicely.
Well, the thing is too, is because we respected our body. And that's like, I have stopped punishing myself for making a mistake or I don't hold on to anything anymore. And that's why, for me, at least, like letting go was a huge deal. This 75 hard is like, I learned to let go. And I think that is something, if you're not focusing on doing when you're in 75 hard, I don't think you're really tapping into the best self that you can be, because there's a different side to it that I have experienced personally and is more spiritually. I think that's made a huge difference for both of us, really.
Yeah, because it wasn't just physical. It was
barely physical, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the physical is a smidge of what we have experienced within the past 100 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think it touches. I mean, our body just emulates our soul, if that makes any sense.
And it flowed really, it did flow nice, because I said when I wanted to finish 75 hard, I wanted it to make it a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I really, truly believe this time when we finished 75 hard, we kept going. Like, it is odd when we don't go on walks. I mean, we don't ever not go on walks.
I don't think I would be able to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't think I would.
It has become a lifestyle for us.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
It's a routine. It's a habit. It's something that is now embedded in our DNA. Like,
we've
literally
made small habits to finish 75 hard.
Yes.
From the time we wake up, it is all routine. Like, we wake up the same time, we go to the gym the same time. Like,
and if we don't, we roll with it. Like, we don't get upset. We're not like, oh, my whole day's ruined because of my routine. We're like, well, what the fuck do we got going on this time? How can we hit our macros? Like, what do we got to do? And we execute. Like, even like I said, in the last video during my birthday, like, we had to go to the pet ER, and we were there all day in 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So we don't have everything we need in an emergency, and we were still like, okay, it's late as shit. We're exhausted, and
we knew we couldn't control it. At the end of the day, and that's a big one for me, to let go of that control and just roll with the punches at that point.
It's letting go.
Yeah.
And that's what a huge thing for me was. It's letting go of shackles that have been put on me because it was through learned behavior. What I didn't realize is I was taking on everyone else's insecurities and self-doubt and pain, and I was holding that when it wasn't mine and making myself small because I didn't want want to hurt their feelings, or I didn't want to upset them, or I didn't want to say the wrong thing, or I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, all those things, like, it's like that. I can feel it right now. Like, that burning in your chest, like that anxiety, like that is like the burning sensation is your heart closing and you're not able to let go. And before I read The Untethered Soul, I didn't realize that is what I was doing, because I know, I mean, you've experienced it firsthand, my patience and me even like letting anything go. I'm like, you want to know what? It's over with. Like, I can't do anything about it. It's not in my control. Like, why am I even going to think about it? You know?
I mean, it's a hard thing to practice. Even after reading that book, it was one of those things where you do have to implement it and you do have to practice at it, and it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah. Like, well, I think it's funny because like I was sitting in the car, like we were driving to Marshall's, and like I got a phone call from my work, and at the work they want me to do something that I'm not getting paid for or qualified for. Okay, mind you, it's like I'm already going above and beyond, and I have no problem with it, okay? Because I love what I do and I love the interaction that I get to have with certain types of energy. I'm trying to like not, I'm trying to be very careful with my words because there's a lot of people in that building that already hate me. And sorry, I don't care. So like, it was one of those things where I am now getting taken advantage of, and I'm like, yo, I'm done. Like, I'm fucking done. I'm like, how in the fuck? Like, who do you think you are? And it's really frustrating because like I would never treat someone that way. But this is when my ego stepped in, and it was funny because I'm like thinking I'm still going, but like I'm like, yo, let it go. And then I'm like, yo, fuck this bitch. Like my ego just kept coming through. But like eventually, like it took me a little bit. It took me a second, but I stopped.
But you did it.
I stopped way before I would have stopped. I would have bitched about it for the whole fucking ride. Like ready to fight. Like, I'm so serious. So I let it go. And talking about this, it's funny because I think so many people, when they see like us, right? Like we know we fucking glow and we're not going to stop. Like, and that's not like being cocky. Like, we have worked so fucking hard for this energy.
It took us a long time to get where we're at.
Yes.
Right now.
Like if you are going to come at us in any way, shape, or form, one, think twice, or two, sit the fuck down, because those are your only two options with our energy right now. I don't even
because we're not stopping at all, and we're not dimming our light for anyone.
Like this is how it's supposed to be. Like right here, the relationship Steph and I have created is a relationship. I don't give a fuck if it's intimate. I don't give a fuck if it's your family, your friends. Like, my standard has gotten so high with Steph because of how she doesn't fucking quit. Like, she doesn't quit and she pushes through. Like, she doesn't have any more fucking excuses. And I think the coolest thing is I have started, like, I was able to be the first coach. Like, I was like, she hired me. You know what I mean? I just think it's cool because like you're like living proof that if people just, not even, because I don't want to say, like, if you want to be where we're at, you have to start surrounding and even investing in yourself when it comes to having a coach. And I say this because Steph absolutely fucking be a coach, because she has coached me through things. But I just think that's like the coolest fucking thing is being able to literally, like, she came to me with some mental stuff and not physical. Like, she was doing the nutrition, she was doing the training, but everything around her, people started to come at her. I was like, okay, well, how can we process this information to get you in a better place, right, mentally? So I sent her journal prompts, and then she started doing journal prompts. And then, like, it was cool because we both would talk about it, and we would talk about what we had in our journal, and we would kind of share, and it kind of just grew, you know, and like, then we started journaling together, and it was like, but
it was one of the coolest things because it is true. Like, you always hear you are who you surround yourself with. Yeah. And once me and her became to the point where she was my coach, then she was my friend, and she was my best friend, and now she is like my big sister. It was one of those things where, like, you know, as soon as she moved in, we were like, we were gone. Like, in all the best ways. We've had like really hard times, but I think having someone there to just listen and like, it's not even a spot where she has to say anything. Her just being here and listening without any judgment is the biggest thing. Helped me, at least for me, get through a lot of hard things.
You should always be aware of the space that you're holding for other people. I don't even care if you don't like them. And that is a huge problem. And I don't think, if you're a parent, you really need to be careful with what you project on your children, because now you are messing with your child's psyche and you're creating your reality in your child to perceive other people that way when that's not fair to them, because you're taking freedom away to make their own choices. Yeah. And I'm saying that because, like, oh my God, I can't tell you how much I experienced that. I mean, even for us, like this month alone, the most challenging when it comes to stuff like that, through whether it's an adult or a child, which is basically the same thing, intelligently wise, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just very, and I mean, when we got attacked, when we really started to level up, And it's like, I always gave people an excuse for their behavior. But once I stopped giving them an excuse, I started taking control of my emotions and becoming self-aware, all the decisions that I make. And even like for each other, because if I saw something you were doing, I'm like, yo, dog, you really want to do that? Because, and she would do the same thing to me. So when you do that, like you start vibrating. Your energy, your light. People are like, oh my God, you look so happy, you're glowing. Like, I fucking know. I fucking feel it. You'll have people say that, and then you'll keep glowing. And then you glow brighter, and you keep glowing brighter. And they're like, oh my God, it's getting too bright. Like, you need to dim it. And then you're like, no.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
not this time. Like,
but listen, like this is, I like this analogy where I'm going, so you have it. So like, you're like really glowing, and then, because they tell you to stop, and then who does she think she is? She's blinding me. I can't deal with this, like my own darkness, like it's too, you know what I mean? And then you keep going. And then it's like one person, and there's another, and then there's another, and there's another, and there's another, and you're like, what in the absolute fuck is going on?
But you feel everybody else's energy though.
It's everything you need to let go.
Yeah.
It is everything you need to let go of. Every identity, every emotion, every trauma, every PTSD, every mental disorder, you have to let that go.
Yeah.
If you cannot do that, then you are going to struggle, because at the end of the day, like, people don't even realize how much pain they are inflicting on themselves just through all the bullshit, because it's legit bullshit, we have been taught within the past couple decades. And it's completely victimized our mentality. And I'm telling you, when you just take accountability and you're like, you want to know what? I'm going to it's all me. And you do that, you don't realize how much love you actually have inside of you that you actually can share with other people, because you have no what energy. Yes, like, it has been the wildest experience of like our lives. Like,
but it's made the world's difference. It really has. Like, even like when you have your rough days at work, and then I have my rough days at work, and we just literally sharing just a little bit of light, it literally will change it. Like, we'll come in here and we'll be like laughing.
Yeah,
you know, like we go through some crazy things, and we're sitting there laughing. But it makes a difference. Like, if you cannot sit there and laugh at your life, like,
and it's so funny, because I feel like people are like, oh, those are like the depressed people. I'm like, no, we are the fucking happiest, because if we can look at ourselves and be like, yo, is this really happening right now? Like, you know, you're just like, God, like, how did I not see it before? Or like, you're just like, and it's not making fun of, it's honestly creating light of a situation. Like, laughter, like when we laugh, it's
a form of releasing.
So, oh my God, it's a form of release. It's a form of like just fucking sharing like love with each other. It's like, it's such a fucking cool exchange of, like, I have never in my life, like, some of the shit that has come out of my mouth and your mouth, like, if it was recorded, I swear to God, Jim Carrey would sit down. Like, I swear to God,
though.
I need it. Like, it's so fucking, like, we laugh and we laugh from literally the time we wake up to the time we go to bed. We are going to bed. She's like, yo, all I remember is like laughing last night. I was like, yeah, just laughing, and I was dead. Like,
Or we wake up and we start laughing and we go to the gym. Like, and that is one of the reasons why I love the way we live. Like, and it makes a world of difference too, because I mean, we are on the same nutrition as well. Yeah. And that has been the biggest part for me, because the last couple of times I did 75 hard, I had like people in my house who didn't follow the same nutrition. And it is hard. Like, it is one of those things where I quit a lot of times.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is too, is so like me and Steph are very similar when it comes to like cooking food. I will eat like plain ass chicken and be fine. Like, being in the military like destroyed my taste buds. Like, it really did. Like, I can literally eat anything. You've witnessed it. I can eat anything. It doesn't matter what it is. And I don't have an issue. I cook the beef. Steph cooks the chicken. I finally taught her how to do rice, because it's
I did rice yesterday
using a rice cooker.
We're just gonna keep throwing those in there.
75 days. It took 75 days.
See, that's another small habit that I believe if it is not broke, you shouldn't fix it. She is really good at cooking rice. Why do I need to cook the rice? You know,
because I broke.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is. I forget. No, but no shit. Like, I love cooking for people. I love baking. Like, if I can make you food, like, so I told Steph, like, the reason I like cooking is because, like, if, let's say you're having a bad day and you're going to work, and that meal is that one thing that's going to put a smile on your face or just make you feel good, or like you look forward to that one thing. Like, I want it to taste that good. You know what I mean? Like, I want her, because I mean she has a lot going on at work, and like I know like food is such a therapeutic thing, and I put my love into it, and she's like, yo, this beef is so good. I'm like, yes.
Yeah. But it makes a difference too, like when we're both extremely grateful for the way like I'll cook and the way she cooks. It's just it's one of those things where it's nice cooking for people who are grateful and who express the gratitude.
Yeah, like it's just a nice gesture, and it's not that we want it, it's just like I know I did a good job, like you know, she's just validating. Like I'm like, yo, is it better this week? She's like, dude, this is my favorite one. Like every week
I say that. Like, but every week it does get better and better though. Like
it's not like a lie. The seasoning. No, it's been, and I never really cared about like cooking that much. Like I did it for like holidays or birthdays or special events, and everyone was like, oh my god, this is so good. But
it's even cool though, because like a lot of questions I think we both get asked are like, how do we eat the same food every single day?
Because it tastes
because it tastes good. I mean,
like not even good.
It's important to put seasoning on your homemade food. Yeah,
it's so home. It's like warm.
We cook on Sundays and it is good until the rest of the week, until it's done.
We're just smoking, fucking rocking out, dancing in the kitchen, cooking our
we
food.
are legit cooking with love, and that is the best ingredient you can put in your food.
Like it's our energy. We're pouring our energy into something. Like
it's cool though, because I warmed up my beef and rice at work, and everybody, they always ask me like, oh my god, you're eating the same thing. And I warmed it up and it smelled the entire office, and they were like, that shit smells good, I would eat that too every day. And I'm like, see, like,
it's just it's so cool. It's been, and I know for me this is the healthiest I've ever felt in my life. I mean strong, fast, and I mean fucking strong. I've never been able to go past 80-pound dumbbells. I did 85s the other day, and I'm not even trying. Like, and it's not that I'm not trying, you know, it kind of sounds arrogant. It wasn't my goal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't my goal until I hit 70s, and I was like, no, I can do this 12 times. I'm like, okay. So the next week I was like 75s. I'm like, okay, I can do this 8 to 10 times. So I'm like, okay. So like, and then what, 80s and 85s, and I got 85s 5 or not 85s, 80s 5 or 6 times, and then I got 85s 4 times. I got it 4 times. I didn't get 5 because that bitch was heavy as fuck.
Well, that's cool. I mean, because after that, like our gym sessions were like, all right, well, we're gonna get this week. And it's been cool. It's something that you look forward to doing. Like I know for me, I did not like chest day. Like I would skip chest day, and now like it's one of my favorite days of the week, because I'm like, all right, I'm repping this, and I've never went past 50 pounds ever.
That's what happens when you hang me. I'm telling you, I fucking love upper body.
But it's cool though, because her strengths are her upper body, and like she and like mine are my legs, so it's kind of one of those things where we both learn. And like right now your legs are being dialed in, like they fucking look great.
The best I've ever looked,
and
even
it's cool.
To a show.
It really is though.
And it's cool, like I think it's cool because we both, I mean, it's an equal exchange of energy at the end of the day. Like I'm literally helping you dial in your upper body, you're helping me dial in my legs. And it's funny because I don't even want to say like dial it in, because it's not that we weren't strong or we weren't capable or whatever. It's like we had a really hard time connecting with that part of our body.
But it's also one of the things, like I noticed for me, like I identified with not having like back being hard, shoulders being hard, chest being hard. So like if you identify with something, well, what's going to happen? Like your body's going to respond the way you're thinking. And same for you. I've heard you say multiple times that like you didn't like your legs or something something in that manner. And it was one of the things when we stopped identifying with it, it kind of like did click.
I honestly just stopped caring.
I
did. I was like, I was letting go again. Like I really did. Like I stopped caring about my legs, and not that I didn't care. It's more of like my insecurities. I was like, fuck it. I'm like, this is just how I look. Why? Like people would die to have my body. Like, you know what I mean? Like why am I even sweating something so small as how my legs look? And when I started doing that, because now I genuinely, like, if my body stayed like this for the rest of my life, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't feel like I have to critique anything or nothing. And I say that because like I have picked apart, I just want peace with my body. I have picked apart my body my entire life. And I know every female can, well, and men too, because they're fucking smashed for how they look too. Because you think that's who you are. And there's so many wounds held within your body. It just like, it's hard to let go of stuff like that. But when you do, the confidence that comes, the strength that comes, the gratitude from your body that I literally feel like my body is grateful for me. Like, who's inside. I can feel it. Ooh, I'm getting like butterflies in my belly. No, but
I feel like that was a part of this journey for 75 Hard too, because I've never, like, the progress pictures now like are completely different than how they've ever been participating in the 75 Hard challenge. Yeah, it really is, because it was just one of those things where I would take a picture and I would critique it until like, I need to do this, I need to do that. Now I either, like, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but I don't really care about the picture progress, or I'll pick things I love about my body out.
I just got to a point where I want it to be fun, because I definitely, in the past, I used to identify with body dysmorphia, and now I don't even feel attached to that word at all. And it's just funny because like now when I take a picture, I'm having fun, I'm with you, I'm with Kaden, like, or I'm just like, and it's not that like I don't care, you know what I mean? I don't want to even go down that road again where, you know, you are identifying with what everyone else is telling you is negative about your body. Yeah. Like, because it's just a weird, and I mean, it's just the American way too. Like, we are so programmed to consume that we're even programmed to like completely critique our body so we can continue to consume, because we need to look and match a type of way, you know?
I felt like even during this journey, like, life basically made us express a lot of gratitude, like with you being sick, you know, with me being sick, with my concussion, with your injury, like it has, like, I express gratitude every morning, and I even like, I'll send her a gratitude text almost every day, but it's one of those things where like, I'm truly like grateful for my life, my body. Like, I probably can't say it enough. Like,
I just think it's funny because you said the gratitude text. I literally am like, yo, this bitch didn't text me today saying anything. But it's not like that. It's like, did I do something wrong? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, is she working? Like, and then I'm like, hey, what are you doing? It's just funny. It's because but that's your love language. Like, and it's, and I'll be honest, like for me on my end, it's hard to accept because like, you know, I have a hard time with acceptance, and I know you have a hard time with giving because you've been fucked over so much, you know, and it's legit your love language. Cause it's so funny. Our love languages are opposite too. So it works out.
They are.
Not kidding, I promise. Really not. Oh my god!
But I honestly think it's important for even like friendships or family. You need to learn a lot about
relationship.
It sets so many standards.
What
like, not
we
only
have is family.
Yeah,
this is family. This, I don't care how many feelings this fucking hurts. What Steph and I is fucking family. And I'll tell you right now, when I've always been very protective and very like loyal to the motherfucking T. But like, I'm telling you right now, I would go to fucking war for this bitch. And I mean that in like the nicest way, but it's legit because we have created such a strong bond and like so much, like such a deep trust within each other. I don't fucking second guess anything. And when I come up to someone and if I read your energy and I have to second guess anything, we are not on the same page. Because, and that is how I literally dial in my relationships now. And this is a thing
trust
too.
in your intuition as well.
Yes. But this is another thing too, is Steph understands that she has her journey and I have my journey. And that's another thing that people don't understand is like, yes, we give and take a lot. But at the end of the day, how many times have we like looked at each other and be like, well, that's you and that's not my responsibility. Like straight up, like, but for real, like, you know, like you'll be going through something and then she'll project and I'm like, hold on, like I fucking love you. But at the end of the day, like that's not fair to me because that's your shit and you've done it to me. But like, that is legit. I think like so many people need to learn from like, even how to do that and practice it. Like we weren't perfect in the beginning, not at all.
The way we talked in the beginning is completely night and day.
We were still scared to hurt each other's feelings. Yeah. And we would still project. And like, cause we weren't aware. We were aware, but not even remotely close to how far we've gotten literally within the past 75
But
days.
even like the knowledge, like this 75 Hard, I know like for the both of us, we read so many, but there's probably more books than I've ever read I won't say my entire life, but in a portion.
I honestly think since January, between you and me, we've probably read about 15, 20 books. Yeah. And that's between both of us. And us reading the same book too. Like
we do read the same book at different times.
But it's cool because she shares her perspective and I share mine. Yeah. And then that way we're like, oh fuck, I didn't think of it that way. And we grow. Like it's just one of those things that like that's why it's so important to you don't fucking stop learning. And have an expectation for that other person. Be like, yo, instead of like going out and drinking with your fucking friends, killing your brain, and like and just creating this. You're wasting your fucking time, honestly, at the end of the day. You going to the bar and talking about the same thing, drinking the same fucking martini, you know what I mean? And I would rather sit at home with my best friend, smoke a fucking J, and like read
we
and
did
journal.
that the other weekend. Like
That's
we
all
literally,
we do.
all we did was read,
Yes.
journal, and go from like viewpoint to viewpoint.
Yeah.
And share our perspectives.
I sat right here at a round table.
I learned so much that day. And I was like,
yeah.
But I did, but I enjoyed it. Like
Yeah.
it was something that I can take for the rest of my life. And that's something to be mindful over too. Like when you actually commit to doing 75 hard, you have to be all in.
You can't be like, oh, like I'll do this for a little bit and then I'll start incorporating this. Fucking just go. And this coming from someone who it took me 2 years to do it the first time. That shit show of a year. That year happened in between, and now I just finished it again.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. It is really fucking hard.
It took me
hard.
2 years.
Yes.
2 years to complete the first one.
Yeah. But the thing I know for like me personally, it took letting go of everyone around me that was holding me back. And that's what it was. That was the hardest, most difficult thing to detach from. And I mean, mom, dad, sisters, brothers, like completely shoop. Like, hiya, you know what I mean? Like I had to, in order to grow, I had to. And call me selfish, sure. But at the end of the day, I am not going to die wishing I didn't fucking give my all. I don't care. Yeah. And if that makes me selfish, so fucking be it. You know, then I will be selfish.
Think, the selfish word is a programming. It really is. It's just one of those things where they teach you your blood is your family. You have to stick by them through everything. Yeah. And it's one of the things where we kind of had the same journey on that line where you do not. Like detaching probably was the best thing for me because it helped me grow so much.
It's funny because it's victimizing, but it's also gaslighting.
Yeah.
It's such a gaslighting term.
It is.
Like, it's literally like, fuck you for wanting to be better.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
And me and her being the people we are, we give and give and give, and we would help, like no matter what, like even if it was hurting us. And now we're like, well, we will still help, but we have a standard for ourselves, and like we'll give you some, but we're not stopping. At the end of the day, it's either up to you to get on the train or not. Yeah, but we're not stopping anymore for anybody.
No, and that's the thing is like if you want to invest in yourself and you want to give an equal exchange of energy. Absolutely, I will coach you all day. Yeah. But if you cannot do that, I am not going to give you the secret.
But you have to be willing and to invest.
100%.
Like when I first invested in Meredith as a coach, it was an investment. Like I even told you, like I was a Starbucks junkie. Like every day I went to Starbucks and I had to sit down with myself because I was a stay-at-home mom. I wasn't bringing any income. And it was one of those things where I cut out everything. I cut out spending. I cut out because it was important to me. And I knew once I hired that coach, I was all in and I didn't stop. Like, and that's just one of the things that's like, how bad is your life worth it? Like at the end of the day.
Well, like people don't understand. They don't see. I used to be this way. So like, I'm not even saying other people. Like it's taken me a long time to even. And I still struggle with it. Money, but money is energy. It's just in a form of paper. Like you know what I mean. It is. It's energy, and the amount of energy when I put into someone when I coach is very high. Like it is. If you are going to like, that's why her and I fucking click so well. She matched my energy, and it wasn't even money at this point because I think I was craving more of like a bond than money. And I mean, and it is because that's just how I am. I would rather like literally give my all to someone that's willing to give me their all. Like I'm a very much like I love seeing people fucking win. Like I do. That's how I roll. Like literally, that's how I coach. I want to teach you everything. I don't want to stop learning because if I stop learning, then I won't be able to teach you. And it's just like. I don't know. I love it. And I'm excited to actually get back into it and really start just doing it. Like it's such a fear, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'll never be good enough. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, that's the whole point. And then I just want to keep going and I want to keep, I can't tell you how many times like I've fucked up, but I'm so happy I did. Because if I didn't, I would not feel how I feel right now for the gratitude of even feeling the way I feel of feeling worthy.
And they're learning too though. Yeah. Like you learn.
Yeah.
I learned through most of my fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like
you learn through action. Yeah. Whether it's good or bad.
And that's the thing. Like I'd rather say it's a fuck up than not do it at all.
Honestly, at the end of the day, who's to say it's a fuck up too? We're just living. I mean, to be honest, none of us know what the fuck we're doing. You're gonna tell me I fucked up. I'd be like, bitch, no. Like who fucked up? Like I don't even, like you don't even know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And if you think you know what you're doing, you're actually doing what someone is telling you to do, and you're just programmed that way. Okay? No kidding.
But I mean, and that's the thing too. Like everyone's different. So like,
Yeah.
What works for us is not going to work for you, or vice versa.
What we do is very basic. If every person should be fucking doing this.
Or what we do, I'm saying like in general.
But I think I honestly think like they have different things going on, but at the end of the day, we're doing the basic work. Like there's nothing, it's not telling you what to do. You're just learning what to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like to more of a knowing. I don't know. Cause I think everyone has it in them. I do. Yeah. They don't want to tap into it cause it's scary. Like, and it's
fear. Everything's fear.
Yeah. It's been such a cool fucking journey.
It really has. This is probably one of the best times like ever. Like,
this is the best point in my life.
Yeah.
And it's
awesome. Been, it's been awesome. It's been hard. It's been fucking like.
One of what's cool is like, we can say like, you know, we go to bed, we wake up tomorrow, we do the same thing. We can still look at me like, today's the best point. Because you want to know what? I feel like we are just we're in growing phases. So everything that we are facing, like Steph and I don't wait anymore. We handle it right then and there. We execute, put out that fire, and we move on.
Yeah.
And
at the end of the day, like you're going to keep getting these lessons until you do handle it. Yeah. And we've learned, and there's been like countless of moments where like, man, I know this shit's coming again because I did not handle it right then and there. Yeah. I didn't. We waited, or we would put our feelings on the back burner, and it's
that, like there's another level.
Yeah, and we're just like, fuck this. Like we are getting this shit done right now because I don't want to do this again. Even like remotely close to it,
or be worse.
Yeah, and that's the point we're at now. Like we know it's not going to stop. These tests never stop, but they will continue to get easier if we actually nip it in the bud.
It's been fun. It's been so fun. I just like think about it and I'm like, I think most people probably think we're fucking crazy. Like, and I think that's fine. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's such a weird, I don't know. Very strange being in a world with lots of sleepy people, you know? And I think it gets lonely.
It does.
You know? It really does. And that's not, I wish more people would, so it wouldn't be as lonely, you know? Yeah. And if you're thinking about doing 75 hard, I really think you actually doing this, you're doing it for everyone else too. And I think, you know, you need to drop the selfish. Eating healthy is selfish. I got to spend time with the family. Like I get it, but there's so many ways that you can still do that. 75 hard created more time for us, really.
It did, because we had to manage our time, especially working full time.
Yeah, to both of us.
Yeah. We are only off on the weekends, and one of the biggest things was like, and having boys, and like my boys are in sports right now. So it's like now, like time management for me had to change a little bit too. Like I have to be at work a little bit earlier than I've ever. So I've said we have to be at the gym by 4. You know, we come back, we eat, we read, whatever we have to do to get ready. I go to work, come home, get the kids go to like baseball now. So it's like, and we still get our walks in.
Like, and I was doing basketball. Well, I'm still doing basketball.
You're doing basketball,
Tuesday, Thursdays. And
we don't stop. And like on like the days that my boys have baseball and the days she has basketball, like we'll probably get home at like 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
And then we have to go on a walk. And then sometimes we got to get our reading in because we didn't have any time to get a reading in. Got to crush our water.
At the end of the day, there's no excuses. Like we've done this sick. We've done this healthy. We've done, and that's like one of the things where we aren't victimizing ourselves anymore. Yeah, we're sick, but guess what? We're going to feel better after our walk. And 99% of the time after our walk, we felt great.
Well, it's cool because honestly, like I look at like the whole day and then me having to recommit to myself and by creating that action, but I'm super grateful for it. Like I'm genuinely like, we look forward to every single task, every workout, every walk, every like, hey, did you hit your food? Hey, did you hit your water? Hey, do we need to go to the grocery store to get this to make sure we can get this done? Hey, can you go do this because I don't have time today? Like, and it's just like like that to me is so fucking cool. Like,
and they're going to be the days you don't want to go. Like there were plenty of days like where.
But they end up being your favorite.
Yeah, they were. And it's just cool having to like doing that with someone as well. Like, because when I got my concussion of like a month ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago. Like I did not. Like we left the hospital. I think I slept, but we still went on a walk. And if she wasn't here, honestly, I probably would have. I mean, it's just,
I wasn't gonna let her fail though.
It's important. And like the day she was sick, like before I was even started 75 hard, I was like, we're gonna go. Like
I was sick as fuck. Like sick. I like
when I say like it does make a difference who the people you surround yourself with. Like
not even that. Like one, if you are gonna do it with someone, like just focus on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just be there for the other person to support them in their journey. And like when they do slack, be honest with them and be like, yo, dog, like you committed to this. What are you doing? Like I don't care how like this hurts. All right, I'll go with you. Oh, this is my 4th workout today, but I'm still gonna go on a walk with you. Like it doesn't fucking matter. Like I don't know. To me, like we committed and we did this together. Like I finished before you and you're finishing now, but like like, I don't care. Like, I wasn't going to stop.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to stop because, like, I just know you would do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's 100% support. You're 100%
that's how I know,
all in.
like, this time around for 75 Hard was different.
Yeah.
It actually, not saying we didn't give it our all. I mean, this is my first time like completing it, but it is a life. It really is, because I don't plan on stopping. I had my son ask me the other day, like, are you gonna have pizza night with us when you're done? And I'm like, no. At the end of the day, like, I love eating the food we cook. Like, it's like one of, like, I don't even like going out to eat anymore, because I'm like, man, I'd rather eat food.
It tastes like crap.
And it does.
Yeah.
It's overpriced. Like, it doesn't taste good. Like, my stomach hurts every time we eat it. Like,
well, it's funny because, like, even my kids are like, so Miss Ruiz, like, when are you gonna, like, can you have this lollipop or this chocolate? I'm like, no. They're like, what, are you ever? I go, no, I'm not. Like, you know what I mean? And the thing is too, is like, I don't think the kids even realize it, but I do it because of them too. Like, I want them to see and emulate healthy discipline.
Yeah.
Like, and
you're leading by example.
And know that it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, you can pick on me all you want for not eating a McDonald's Big Mac, okay? But, like, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to eat my fucking delicious real beef and real rice and look and feel fucking fantastic every fucking day for the rest of my life.
Because you are fueling your body.
100%.
Like, when I'm getting tired, I know I need to eat, and especially the line of work I do. Like, I know, like, I stop, and now I make a point, because before I wouldn't eat. Now I make a point to eat, and I feel so like I can continue throughout the day.
I just think it's cool. Like, I'm really proud of us. Like, we have fucking crushed. Like, we've crushed these past 70 to 100 days. Like, I mean, it's awesome. Like, it's I don't really have words for it.
Yeah.
I just think we're not special. We're very, what's the word? Not special, but we're very blessed. I don't want to use the word blessed, but very, like, I fucking hate that word. But like I'm very grateful for what we have. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't think we just flourished in like we flourished in like almost 4 different ways: mental, physical, spiritual, but relationship, and like a oneness. Because, I mean, I don't know, I feel like almost like that might be even a missing piece. Like, if you can find a partner and really fucking grow together and like both be all in, and you both have to finish it together in order for it to count. And it's almost like a team effort type thing, because I think we tapped into something a little different. Yeah. You know I mean, we did. And I've never experienced a relationship like this, but it's cool because I am attracting people that are at that energy level. Yeah. And it's happening slowly, but you got to build those trusts. You got to build trust with me. I got to build trust with you. And I need to see consistency, and I need to see your time, you investing in you too. It's just cool how things start to align and you see it. But I know if I didn't do it by myself, I don't think I would be as aware of those things. You know what I mean? I really don't, because I wouldn't be able to practice the way we can practice on each other, and the way we mirror each other, and the way we hold each other accountable. And I think that's made a difference for like anything, like for like relationships with your friends, like relationships, actual like getting intimate. Like, it's just standards that you set. And the coolest thing is not every relationship's going to be the same, but it is like one of those things where I'm not backing down. Like, I know that's my standard, and I am not coming down from that. Well, you're also being open to the situation, whether it's going to hurt or make you feel good. Yeah. And just being open to that, like, that has been huge. Allowing myself to feel anything. Like, what is that? No. I don't like feelings. Yeah, no, I feel nothing. Where's Patricia? I had a feeling whenever you were saying that, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of Patricia. I'm like, this bitch's brain. I'm not crazy, I swear. But Patricia's her other person, by the way. It is, because I have like multiple personalities. It's cool, because that's something else I learned new about her. I never knew. You know? Patricia just stayed there right there. That's a crazy laugh. That was even a different laugh. Okay, I'm really not crazy. God, I'm probably gonna have someone come here and diagnose me and be like, "You can't be around children." So I'm gonna screenshot. She can't even be around me with Patricia. So I'm just kidding. Oh shit. Stop it! We were not gonna do this. This one was supposed to be a serious one. It's supposed to be. Can't be serious. I'm not high, you're high.
Oh fuck! And here it goes.
You woke the beast.
It's coming out already.
You
I'm
woke
trying
the
so
beast.
hard to tame. Like I love to laugh, so like this is me being serious. Is like you get probably 35 minutes, and that is it. Like that's
so
as much as
long.
I can do. And no, it's not.
And then once she gets me started, I don't know how to stop either.
Oh fuck!
We're bad influences on each other. We don't drink and drive, we laugh and drive. Can you get pulled over for that?
Actually, you can because remember,
Can you?
in Georgia,
Oh my God, yes.
we were laughing our asses off to
Yes.
the point where I was driving like I looked like I was.
She was swerving. We were dying
But
laughing.
we didn't know where we were. To be fair, I did not know where I was at, so I wasn't sure.
You know what I'm gonna say.
I didn't know where I was at.
You know what I'm gonna say.
No.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
We felt like fucking weed.
Okay, yeah. So we just smoked. Pretty sure you can't get pulled over for that. But we rolled down the window, and the
We're
guy
in
was
Georgia, Atlanta.
like asking if we were drinking, and clearly there's smoke coming out.
It smells so. I'm sitting there laughing. She's like pissing her pants. I'm like, yo. I'm like, he was cool as fuck though.
Yeah, he let us go.
Yeah. We were just like, we don't know where we are.
I don't know how this got to this
Yeah.
point.
We're actually at our work. Our boss is right there. We're just trying to, like, no shit. Like, our boss and, like, the other employees were, like, peeking around the corner, like, looking at us, like, yo, what the fuck? We're just laughing. It was so funny. Oh, my God. Our life is amazing.
It's so much.
It's really fun, though.
It really
It's
is
so fun. I don't care. It's great. We promise we're, like, the nicest people ever and wouldn't even hurt a fly. Like, I flicked a spider out earlier. I didn't even kill it. I just flicked it out the door. Stop. I just been everywhere. You made me lose my train of thought.
I don't make you lose your train of thought. You lose your train of thought.
You distracted me. Yo, Patricia's on one. It's because I'm about to do my period.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Now I know I look stoned.
No eyes.
I have no eyes. Oh my God. Oh.
Fuck, this has just gone downhill.
Yin to the yang. The first one is the beginning and that's the end. Well, this is why no one takes us seriously. But for real though.
The whole life is not meant to be that serious.
It's not. People are fucking annoying. Like, go take your miserable ass somewhere else. I want to be around it.
You sound like you're crying.
Because it's annoying. I fucking hate negative ass people. Like, like, you want to know how fucking not hard it is to just be like, you know what? I am super grateful I'm alive today. But no, you want to be like, meh. Like, I'm just going to bitch about things that don't matter every single day for the rest of my life. Oh my God, you're fucking making me want to puke.
I don't think I can even talk.
What you say? Not English. What did you say? Stop. God damn it! Fuck. This hurts so bad when I piss my pants. Stop. I'm gonna laugh my period out.
I was about to say I'm gonna laugh my tail.
Shoot gusher. Fruit gusher. Fruit gusher.
That's
You're a shoot gusher. I'm a fruit gusher. You have a tampon in. You shoot it out. I'm gonna gush mine out.
I'm done. That's gross.
I'm blanking that one out.
Yeah.
Bleep, 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 bleep. What'd you say? Don't worry
My
about
stomach.
it.
How did you want to end?
What? Yeah. You're like she's an annoying little sister. 100%. This is why I get in trouble. For real though. I get in trouble. They have to stick up for your ass and like some fucking big sister that just comes in and I'll fuck you up. Hi, Scoot. Why don't you come say hi to the internet? Ooh, come here.
It's a stiff dick.
I was waiting for me to say it. I was gonna say he's stiff as a dick. He really is. He is so stiff, aren't you? He's just a stiff little boy. You're so happy. I tell the he's so happy. You're not getting on the table.
No, we don't do that here.
Oh, we do.
That's some white people shit.
When we do go camping, we do. That's why he does it. He likes getting on the table because it makes him feel tall. Oh, and I used to do it.
You did that.
He doesn't do anything.
No.
You
Just don't believe it. I don't belong on the table.
He's a cat.
I was about to say something, but I'm not going to.
Say it.
No.
Say it. Say it.
No.
Please.
No, it's gone.
Say it.
It's gone.
You are a liar. Oh.
So long. No,
Oh.
habla inglés.
No shit.
So bad. You just changed so fast.
Let it go. Next, you're going to diagnose me bipolar. Be like, she's angry 1 second and she's fine the next. Like, yeah, but just go letting go. Try it. Let it go. Okay, so how are we going to wrap this up? I don't even know. How long have we been doing this?
I don't know. I forgot to time it again.
I did too. Probably about an hour.
Probably about an hour.
You want to talk about anything else? You have any questions or there's anything you want to know more about, send either Steph or I on our social media. I'll post them in the bio underneath our Instagrams.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Instagrams, message us, or leave a comment below, and we will answer what we can. And that goes with like, how can we help you with nutrition? What are the things that you're wondering about nutrition that we can guide you in? Same thing with training, like, our splits, what we do. If we do feel like we need to slow down a little bit to give our body time to catch up, our tricks for water. I mean, whatever questions you guys have, feel free to ask, and we want to, be able to do that. Even relationships, family. I mean,
Yeah.
The book is fucking open. Anything you want to know, I personally would love to talk about it and really hopefully help you in whatever way you need in your journey and you trying to figure it out. With that being long.
So long. That's what you were doing. I was waiting you to wrap it up. But
I don't even know. Fuck. Without, I don't even. Okay, we're just wrapping it up. Okay. With what?
We're gonna end it on that.
No, we're not. We're gonna do this so long.
Okay. So long.
Fuck boy. My shoulder popped.
I did.
That hurt.
That's
All
what
right.
being 30 is about.
Is it?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
30 and dirty.
Dirty 30.
So long. Boy.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid.
I've been broke for 27 years. I ain't going for 20.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid.
I've been broke for 27 years, I ain't going for 28. Been seeing you niggas flexing and finessing the shit. You know I ain't never ate. Been seeing you shining, all that designer. You ain't get your little bro plate. That's how I know you fake, bitch. That's how I know you fake. Get it straight.